All right. So let's talk about a topic that I really like to talk about. I like to talk about entrepreneurship, and I also have a big interest in AI. And the topic I'm going to talk about today combines both. So let's talk about how AI or artificial intelligence is revolutionizing entrepreneurship, or essentially how AI is changing entrepreneurship. So there's no doubt that AI has had a big impact on entrepreneurship. It's helping people turn ideas into reality. And of course, before people were always turning ideas into reality or turning some small ideas into big businesses. Now AI makes that process a whole lot easier. So before you would probably need some huge capital or a lot of money to start a big business, or you may even need a huge team in order to start a profitable or sustainable business. Now, AI removes that barrier. You have no excuse to start a business. So, in the past, my friends used to always come to me with a lot of brilliant ideas, and I could see the excitement in their eyes talking about these ideas that they have. And of course, I'll also be excited for them. But deep down inside, we both knew that whatever they're talking about may just stay in the idea phase because they didn't have the necessary capital or the necessary team that was required to execute that idea. But now that's no longer a problem. So, for example, a friend of mine wanted to start a business that was in the services industry. And in order to get clients for that business, they would probably have to call hundreds of prospects over the week. And as you can imagine, this is a very time consuming process. And usually you probably call about 100 prospects just to get probably just two clients that want to do business with you. But now there are several tools that can even make those calls for you. Okay. And it's not like one of those automated robo dialers that sound so robotic. These AI tools sound so human like that you probably can't even tell the difference between the two. Recently, I was looking at a couple AI businesses. I think one was Air AI and the other one was Nova Echo. And these two tools have the capability to make thousands of calls within minutes. And then there's not many call centers in the world that can even do that. And to me, that is pretty impressive. So as you can see, now the business that my friend wanted to start is much more attainable now because previously they may have to hire a lot of sales representatives and also rent a building that they can use as a call center. But with the help of AI, those barriers don't exist anymore. And to give you a personal example, I typically create some full-length videos and I like to cut up that full-length videos into shorts. Previously, doing that would have been time consuming, and even identifying which parts of the video are the most engaging or worthy of using as shorts would have also taken some time. But now there are several tools that can basically handle the whole video editing for you and save you a lot of time. So I currently use a platform called Opus Clip to produce 5 or 10 different contents, and I can probably even schedule that content using the same platform. So instead of releasing one video, I can create 10 different videos that I can use on several different platforms. So as you can see, not only is AI helping entrepreneurs turn their ideas into a reality, it's also saving entrepreneurs a lot of time. AI can handle the repetitive or time consuming tasks that you as an entrepreneur don't want to do. And it enables you to focus more on the creativity, the vision, or the growth of the business. So Especially if you're a solo entrepreneur, you probably feel exhausted from doing everything alone all by yourself. But these AI tools essentially liberate you and give you the space or the breathing room to focus on more important or higher level tasks. So, just to give you an example of how this has helped me, I have a platform where I teach people how to become software engineers, and it's called Easy Coder. Okay. So, on that platform, as an instructor, I get a lot of questions from students, and over time, those questions start to all sound very similar. You're typically looking for ways to solve some coding challenges and so forth. And in the past, I tried to answer each and every single question, and that was so time consuming that it was taken away from actually working on the vision of the business. But with the help of AI, now I can automatically respond to those questions, provide some customized feedback for each student, and the feedback is instant. Okay, so I don't have to even be awake to answer a student's question or to provide some guidance to a student. AI handles that task for me. It also makes my students feel a lot more connected to the Easy Coder brand because of the level of attention and care that the AI is able to provide to them. So, speaking of empowering connections, AI is a great way to reach people on a personal level. Okay, you can create tailored experiences for your customers or clients or users, which in the long term will promote brand loyalty. A platform or service that I know that does this so well is YouTube. Okay, so the more videos that you watch, the more YouTube is building some type of user profile on you, so that the next video that is suggested to you is probably going to be a video that you're highly interested in. That is one of the things that keeps users coming back to YouTube, because the user always knows that you're going to get a tailored experience or see content that they actually do care about. So, like I mentioned before, AI is really helping entrepreneurs to address customer needs on an individual basis. So, to give you an example using Easy Coder, the videos that I make or the lessons that I make are all in English, but I get a lot of different requests to talk in a different language. So they're not even asking me to provide some subtitles in a different language, but to actually talk in a different language. So as you can imagine, this is going to be something that is not easy to do. That would involve me having to learn several different languages, which would be ridiculous. So what did I do? I used AI to help with that. I essentially use a tool called 11 Labs where you can clone your voice. I can have a video that is in English, and I can have that video dubbed into French or Spanish or German or some other language, and that person will sound just like me, the same vocal tonality, the same cadence, the same pace that I speak at. For example, if the person who's watching me is watching in Hindi, it will sound like me speaking Hindi. That's how powerful AI can be. So as you can see, this will naturally make my clients or my students feel more connected to me because I'm essentially speaking their native language. So as you can tell, the potential for this is massive. So not only can you create more personalized connections for your brand, but you can actually scale very rapidly. So if you're providing services in a specific language and you have a set amount of users that understand that language, now you can reach a broader audience when you expand the languages that you support. And you don't need to hire a translator, you don't need to hire a script writer or any additional employees. You can do all of that with the help of AI. So as you can see, AI is truly breaking down barriers. It's enabling small businesses, solo entrepreneurs, anyone with a passion or a vision to compete with the big businesses out there and on a global scale. So I sometimes call it the great equalizer because you don't need a big budget, you don't need a big team, yet you can compete with the big boys. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, it all sounds great, but I don't really have a business idea right now. To be honest, that is not an excuse anymore. You can use a chatbot to help you brainstorm some profitable business ideas. And you can use AI to help you run that business. So to be honest, you don't have an excuse anymore. AI has truly revolutionized entrepreneurship. So if you ever wanted to start a business, this is the time to do it. And if you like content like this, feel free to like and subscribe because I'll be releasing more videos on topics just like this. All right, have a good day.